Today I'm going to be reviewing this Bastion Seal and Grout Mold Stain Remover Power Gel that was recently sent to me by the brand. I'm actually going to be using it here on the seal on my dishwasher. You can kind of see all of the gunk and junk that has just accumulated over time. Just like this is designed specifically for mold, but obviously this will work for a bunch of other uses as well. You can see some of the use cases on the side. So washing machine door gasket, towel grout, caulking, refrigerator door seal, window seal, and then of course dishwasher door seal as well. Now in your directions on the back, you're going to obviously use gloves and that sort of thing. It's like optional snap a before photo just so you can look at. And then you're going to make sure the surface is dry, which this one currently is. You're going to then put it on there, and then you're going to wait 3 to 5 hours, and then you're just going to use a damp sponge or cloth to wipe away the gel and then rinse it off with clean water. So let me go ahead and get this out. This is everything that's going to come inside the box. So you're going to get the gel thing. It will be sealed. This lid is going to be on there, and then it comes with this as well. Now this is going to be a cap that actually twists right on to here. You can see that where that's at. So that's going to twist right on, and then you're going to use this to dispense that. It does already have the hole right inside of there. So you're just going to take the top off this and then screw this on and then take this little cap right off of there. Now this is a little nitpicky of me, and I know that virtually all brands do it, but it still annoys the fire out of me. They make the seal so tight, and they don't like stick out anything extra on the side on this at all. So you either have to try and peel it up like a smidge at a time and then get a hold of that little piece to pull it off, or you have to, stick something down in here into your cleaning gel to be able to get this to actually open up. It's just a little frustrating. All I had to do was run like one little tab down the side a little bit to make this so easy to get off, and they just didn't. So I finally just grabbed a knife, and then of course you have to peel it off in a bunch of tiny little pieces, which means you're going to be getting it all over yourself, which kind of defeats the purpose of using gloves when using it, because you quite simply can't get the little tab off with gloves on. So that's kind of frustrating. Anyway, got it ready to go. So I'm just going to be applying it right here along my dishwasher seal. So for that, I'm guessing you should probably hold it upside down, but we'll just kind of squeeze. And you can see that that's going to then come out, and you could, using a pair of gloves, just run it all along this edge here, trying to get that right off of there. So you're just going to put it right on there. It does have a really strong smell, so if you are sensitive to smell at all, that is something you'll to note. And then it's kind of just like squeezing out, not the best in the world, truthfully. It's squeezing a bunch out all at once, and then you're kind of having to smear it. So you're definitely going to want to do that. It does have a really, really strong smell, so make sure you have some ventilation if you are doing this in a smaller area, like a small laundry room or something like that. So now we'll leave it and see how well it cleans up. So I waited a few hours. As it said, I didn't wait the 5 to 6 hours. I'm trying this after a couple hours, so I'm just going to wipe this off right down here. I'm just using a rag, and you can see all of the gunk that is coming off of there. So it definitely does work, and that's even just, you're talking a couple of hours to get all of that gunk off of this seal. So it definitely does work to be able to scrub all of that off. And again, I'm talking about just waiting a couple of hours for that. So definitely does work as intended. And if you leave it a couple hours, like if you got some really, really strong, whether it's mold or mildew or dirt and grime, that'll probably work even better.